it's a different world. What I'm going through now is completely different what I was going through 5 years later. Mike's life today is different than it was 5 years ago. So if you were to write a song today, it wouldn't sound like the song you would sound 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? You would, like 5 years ago, you would write a song like I'm young and I don't give a fuck if I have herpes, all those wild out songs with wild lyrics. And, maybe he doesn't want herpes or whatever. I'm just exaggerating. But you guys understand I'm talking to you now. He's got the 2 kids. He's got a car payment. He's got a house payment. He's getting married. This song would be a little bit more, not liberal, but it'd be a little bit more, not family. I'm not that he's going to, I've been through the desert with a horse with no name, but he's going to write something not as, what's the word, like, buck wild. He's not going to write what's the dirty guy from Kentucky? Wheeler. You're not going to write a Wheeler song. You're married, you're with a child now. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Like Stipe Miocic. I can't believe I said his name right. I cannot believe I said his name right. Stipe Miocic is a different guy today. I love Stipe. Fucking tough motherfucker. I would want to face him in an alley, and I don't want you to think you could face Stipe Miocic in an alley. But Stipe is not the same guy that he was when he first won the championship. Winning the world title gave him a little bit more money, gave him a little bit more opportunity. He's a loyal motherfucker, that dude. He's a bad motherfucker. He continued to be a volunteer fireman or whatever the fuck he does, saving lives. That's a real life Superman. But what I'm saying is, when you look at Stipe now, he's got his glasses on. He's got a nice tight haircut. He's got a smile on his face. When you're first starting to fight, you're fucking angry, you're broke, you're eating tuna out of a fucking can, You're ready to stab a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're like, what the fuck? That's why you're beating people up. Then you get this happiness in your life. So what is your point of view today? You don't see Stipe fighting every 90 days, do you? No. I think he's going to fight somebody. I think maybe John Jones or something like that. I'm not even sure. But my point is, just like a fighter slows a little down, we as comedians, writers, actors, musicians, songwriters, your point of view has to change in a way. If you listen to one of the greatest fucking albums is Back in Black, commercial success. They lost a singer. It's just a great album all around. What was the album after Back in Black? For those who suck the cock, we salute you. No. For those who like to rock, we salute you. But if you listen to the beginning of that song, bang, 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 bang. Okay, you're like, I like it, but I've heard it before. And a lot of times a band will fucking make 14 songs. They'll be on a fucking roll on their third album. The first album's a success. The second album, they got Smart and Cocky. It sucks dick. It sucks dick. Sheryl Crow's second album, I can name 15 horrible second albums because the band has put 8 years into writing the first album. It better be fucking good. You know what I'm saying? You not only have one song to carry the album, you have 3 songs to carry the album. Sweet Child of Mine, Welcome to the Jungle, and something else that could carry the album. On any record label will take 3 songs from Appetite for Destruction, headline the album, and could put fluff around it. And you could call it a fucking album. But with a first-year album, with a first album right off the box, Mike's been working on music for 4 years. I've been working on music for 8 years. The drummer's been working on music for 12 years. And the bass player was a part of another fucking band. So he's coming with some fucking luggage and some tricks. So we're going to get together. We're going to play some bars. We're going to do a couple festivals, whatever's needed. Our first album is going to be a smoker. But we shot up the fucking flames too quick. Now we got a gun up against our head, and we got to put a second album out that's as popular as the first album out. You got a better chance of fucking sucking 18 dicks in a row, because it's not going to happen. You just said it yourself. You had 4 guys that have been out there for 8 years average putting new music together, and now the record company's giving you 10 months to put fucking thunder, what do they call it, lightning in a package again. Guess what? You're not going to fucking do it. So the album sucks. But then again, I'm wrong, because Led Zeppelin 2, Elton John, that second album is fucking great. You know, there's a lot of bands that got a great second album, Joey, so what the fuck are you talking about? But a lot of women don't. Edie Brickell and the Barbarians, dig up that fucking album. You'll want to shoot yourself in the head. Let me tell you something. Yoko Ono had a bad first album, that second album, holy shit. It's called Mental Asylum. That's just sounds and noises and people getting thrown downstairs and shit like that. You know, there's a lot of people who got bad albums. Look at the Cars. Came out with the first one and came out with a heavy-duty album for the second one. So there is a lot of exceptions. Do you follow me? There's a lot of fucking exceptions to the game here. The third album, we come back, we're still doing heroin. It's good heroin. We got it direct from China, so the album is real good. But on the tour for the third album, the bass player hit the guitar player in the head with a fucking, with a triangle, and everybody ended up going to rehab. So now they come out of rehab and they try to write the original shit that they wrote for the third album, and they can't do it. They can't do it because they're not high. So the fourth album takes a knock, and then the fifth album is one of the best things you ever listened to in your life. Because now they're sober, now they got their rhythm, now they've accepted each other. You know, but again, all this goes out the window when I talk to you about Aerosmith. Because Aerosmith, right? Aerosmith put out 5 Devils and then died, you know, then put out Done with Mirrors. You might as well shoot your head through a fucking mirror when you listen to that album. Then they put out another bad one, and then they had their explosion with Walk This Way, with Run DMC. So it's all different. I try to keep it, you know, I never wrote a fucking sensational special. I think I had pretty good albums. I love my Is This You or The Priest? So now what I'm trying to do is capture something in that vein. I've prepared as much as I can. So after Uncle Vinny's, I wasn't blown over by my performance. It's not like I taped it and listened to it.